TNT News. AM forces are consolidating their hold on Shadaloo City today. They know that defeating the ragtag city militia is one thing. Defeating the heavily armed forces of General M. Bison is quite another.
Jean-Claude Van Damme and Raul Julia wage a no-holds-barred battle of strength and skill in the explosive action-adventure Streetfighter, inspired by the phenomenally successful interactive video game and marking the directorial debut of Steven D'Souza, screenwriter of 48 Hours and Die Hard. Streetfighter stars Jean-Claude Van Damme as Colonel Guile, a commando who leads a band of underground street fighters on a covert mission to rescue civilians from a psychopathic, self-styled warlord named Bison, who is bent on world domination, played by Raul Julia.
All I want to do is to create the perfect genetic soldier.
Chun-Li Zhang, played by Ming-Na Wen, is a television reporter who has her own personal reasons for wanting to see Bison destroyed.
I don't want a story about Bison. I want his head.
Cammy, Guile's right-hand lieutenant, played by Australian pop singer Kylie Minogue. Sagat, played by Wes Studi, a gladiator who challenges Guile's fighting abilities.
Guile, that's me, Guile. I'm like a very strong, macho.
Bison, that's the character I play. Bison is the king of the bad guys.
Your turn now.
I've never had such a high-caliber cast.
D'Souza places his large cast in Shadaloo, a fictional city torn from today's headlines.
Even the story itself is a story about a Desert Storm kind of situation.
The film has the Asian type of look. Then we have all those James Bond type of set. Also, we have the Saga world. It's like a deer hunter type of look, very smoky ambiance. But the people from Street Fighter will become alive.
I think these are the people that you want to be yourself. Because I know I want to be Chun-Li. When I'm her, I'm like powerful.
Cammy's possibly everything I'm not. And I think it's great that she's a woman in such a powerful position.
Sayonara,
let's
buddy.
go.
There's these two guys in the film, Ken and Ryu, who are able to make light of their situation, which is just about every 5 minutes in a death situation.
The next fight, the challenger, him.
I think this movie is much more funny than I realized.
Zangief is the big Russian, is a bodyguard for General Bison.
This is a fun movie about a fantasy kind of a land, some otherworldly sort of like Star Trek.
I own this.
In this movie, it's neat because you have so many different colors, you know, the nationalities of it all brought together. You know, we get caught here and there, but we end up fighting our way out.
With this many characters portrayed in Street Fighter, the high action is a constant challenge.
This movie, as opposed to a lot of other movies I've done, like Die Hard 1 and 2 and Lethal Weapon 2 and 3 and many other big action movies, this movie, the challenge in it is 7 or 8 or 9 different characters. And every one of them fight, and they all have different moves.
The most complicated of all the many action sequences is the film's climactic battle between Van Damme's Guile and Raul Julia's Bison.
Are you men enough to fight with me?
Anyone who opposes me will be destroyed.
We wanted to make this movie play as real as possible. A lot of high-caliber weapons, yes.
And that's what excites me about making movies in any way, whether it's Conan or Badlands or The Crow. I think it's stretching the medium and finding new ways to make film work.
Prepare for stealth mode.
Streetfighter lives up to its name. Bigger-than-life heroes, larger-than-life stars, delivering a full-out, non-stop action assault.
You'll enjoy it. It's going to be a good movie.
Streetfighter.